we're back now for the second time. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Obviously, a lot of people are probably connected to the Wi-Fi. So, anyways, well, thank you, Peter, for getting our chat on. And I think we're going to be getting some game on later.
Better.
Yes? Okay, all right.
Better game on
later. Yeah, well, we'll see you later tonight.
Take care.
Thank you, good sir.
Pleasure, sir.
And make sure...
may I say you have a wonderful camera person.
I'm not used to video. Peter. This is just strange. So, oh, her? Yeah. She's amazing. She didn't want to be on camera. I was trying to get her to do it, but sorry guys, you got to watch me now. I'm kidding. All right, let's go ahead and I think there's one other person that I want to go see if we can find them.
Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, sounds good. So a big shout out to my mom who's on live right now. You have to ask me a question. I want a question. Just one question.
Great shirt there. This is going to be the stage where the closing ceremonies happen here in a few hours.
They were hiding from us.
There they are.
Look at this. Look. Let's see. Let's observe them in their natural state here. I think they're what are they playing?
Attack with Murray.
It is Mel and Francois, and they're playing a game, Brass Birmingham. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyways, this is one of their most favorite games. It's brand new, right? It's 3 months released. It was kickstarted. It's a new version of Brass by Martin Wallace. I have the original. Love the game. So high praise for it. I think this is like their 3rd or 4th play of the convention. So mind if I introduce you based on a couple minutes? So we were talking about how you come to a convention like this and you meet people and you'll only see them for maybe, this time during the same year after year. Mel and Francois, we met back many moons ago, many conventions ago, and this is a guaranteed time for us to spend time with them. So it is a wonderful reunion of times. They're from Minnesota, Bemidji, Minnesota. So that's Mel and this is Francois. And they, amazing gamers, amazing taste, good people. So why do you like to come to conventions? What's the best thing about a convention?
I don't have to read the rule sets. Usually I can learn a brand new game from somebody who's already played it, and that saves so much time and it opens up my playability with so many other games. I don't have the patience necessarily to page through myself and learn it.
That's awesome. In fact, that she makes an excellent point. That is one of my favorite things as well. I mean, you look at a rule book like this, right? And you're gonna try to learn it. And I'm not a super fast reader, but looking through this, it can be intimidating. But somebody who's already played it can just teach it in 10, 15 minutes, and you're on your way. Pikes Gamers, we have our own very gaming sommelier. A lot of you met him, all of you met him if you came to our last convention. His name is Smiley, top hat, very awesome guy. He loves to read rule books. It's one of his passions. Kind of strange, I know, but that's all right. It's amazing because we're able to play so many more games quicker because he'll read through the rule set and then teach it. All right. One piece of advice, why come to besides so you like it for you like being able to just quickly play games, learn new games, and have that?
I like conventions because it allows me to play a big, time-intensive game like this with people who came here just to play games, and so there's always going to be ready opponents.
And you crush it, right? Always?
Not always, no. Unfortunately.
When was it? 2 nights ago? No, wait. Wednesday night? I stayed up with this man. We played a game. It was a 6-hour-long game, and he beat me. He crushed it. So, it was a good time, though.
Now they're
All right. Well, enjoy. We'll see you later.
All right.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, hello. We don't know this guy. Jose, he's the noob, right? Yeah, I'm Jose. So we're just doing a actual Facebook Live. We've done this convention. It's our 10th year, and I decided to take a little bit of BGG and bring it back to where we live and manage this city state. Colorado?
I think so.
Colorado Springs, Pikes Peak.
I've been to Crescent View.
Oh, Crescent View, yeah, absolutely. Oh, gorgeous bar. Gorgeous bar, okay, awesome. Well, anyways, yeah, oh, here, see? Oh.
Did you pull out the tree?
So, Pikes Peak Gamers is me, and right there, so I'm the gamer-in-chief. So we're doing a Facebook Live, just kind of talking about our first convention that we held was earlier this April, and there were a little over 100 people, and so we have it set up for next year. So anyways, just kind of getting a taste, like, how many, is this your first?
This is my second convention I've been to.
Awesome. And do you find it hard to describe to other people, friends, and family? You know, I'm going to a board game convention. They give you that look, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "What do you mean? What do you do? How do you have fun?" Right? Do you get that as well?
Yeah, but I just explained. Look at all these people here. Like, it's a great place to just go and play with just random people you've never met before.
Exactly. And you never met Mel and Francois,
Yeah, I've never
right?
met them.
Oh, you're gonna have a good time. They're good people. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much. Enjoy. And hey, maybe we'll get this later. Yes. Okay. All right. See you guys.
Yeah, instead of here. Yes, I'm the first to get this.
I see one other person that I want to say hi to. He is also from Colorado Springs, and I actually work with him. He did come to Pikes Peak Gamers earlier this year. So we'll listen to his rules explanation here.
Oh man, this is we've been at this one for a while. It's good though.
Oh my gosh, we've been at this for 2
And now
It's been 2.5 hours. Yeah.
move all the dice.
You know, a half of them. I don't realize how long this
Is it having an enjoyable time? Fun?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
All right.
no, no.
Yeah, so we've got a worker dice mix and a dice.
Does a little over explanation appropriately. So
Gotcha.
it takes a little longer to get through.
Well,
Learning the iconography, but it's good.
so real quick, so I know Matt. We work together. I've known Matt for many years. We're doing Facebook Live because first time ever doing Facebook Live.
All right.
The reason being is because I put on my own board game convention. Matt was earlier this April. We live in Manchester, Colorado, and right. And we're just trying to show, what a convention's all about. Because a lot of people have never been. They're like, well, what do you do? How is it fun? So I'm kind of bringing back a little. This is the inspiration for actually doing my own convention. And so earlier this April, we had a little over 100 people. Doing it again next April. And so just kind of going around and yeah. So I think we have maybe 10 people, maybe 10. Anyways, but it'll be on our website. So people can go. So.
Awesome.
One question I'll leave you alone. You guys can get back to gaming. So, what makes you come to a convention like this? What's some of your favorite elements?
Puzzle Hunt's awesome, even though we do terribly at it. I was playing games till 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
So, and there were people down here basically until, they had upstairs at like 4:30, but there were still people down here.
Awesome.
And that's an opportunity I do very often. And then it's fun doing demos with the vendors, having someone to teach the rules, which is a task that often falls to me. But there's a lot of times where you throw at the teacher once, like, oh, hey, I know that, and they're super excited.
Awesome. Very cool.
You guys can chip in too.
Well, very good. First time? How many times have you been?
It's my fourth time.
Fourth? Awesome. Very cool. Fourth and fifth, yeah. Same? Second? Awesome. Very cool. Well, hey, I'll leave you guys some cards. That's our website. So if you're ever interested in coming to Colorado,
I go to Colorado.
there you go.
I will think about that.
Yeah, do it. Absolutely. It's a fun little
I have family up there.
community vacation. What part? Denver.
Lost the name. What's the summer? Not Lakewood.
Littleton.
Aurora.
Littleton, Aurora. I have
Okay.
family in Aurora, Littleton, Highlands Ranch. That's the name.
Yeah, so
Highlands
you're
Ranch.
south side of Denver.
That's Southside Denver. That's like a 45, 50-minute drive
Yeah.
to Springs and Manitou. So we're in Manitou Springs, the base of Pikes.
Oh.
Yeah, so everything's walkable. Restaurants, bars, shopping.
It was awesome.
We have outdoor stuff, so we actually have like Coog or some of the other fun, like, dexterity and throwing stuff on grass. So we have that. We're able to bring in stuff. But awesome. Hey, thank you so much, guys. All right. Thanks,
All right.
Matt.
While we're walking, we have a question.
Yes!
What will you be bringing home from BGG.CON to share with PPG 2019?
That is a fantastic question, and thank you for it. Let's go over here so maybe you can hear me a little bit better, and then I'll answer it. So they did a couple things. There's bad reception.
A little bit better now.
Okay. All right. Okay. But let me know if we need to move. Okay. Well, let's relocate.
All right.
Okay. She's framing me. This is good. This is like professional here.
Oh, not good. Here, keep walking.
No?
Oh, there we go. Little dead spot. Okay.
Okay. So a couple elements that they bring. They have what's called a virtual flea market and also a flea market. A virtual flea market is where people will post on BoardGameGeek.com all the games that they want to sell and or auction, and people will go in and post and buy them and whatever. So you know what you're going to get. So there's certain games that you want to add to your collection. You go ahead and do that. But they also had this morning the flea market, where it's an hour of just chaos. Yeah, see?
Tell us about the flea market.
Yeah, what do you think about the flea market?
I feel like it should have been in a bigger space.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I think more than an hour would have been a little bit cooler, but
Sure.
right there at the last 10 minutes, everyone was just slashing prices and all that.
Right.
I think the coolest, I probably made out with like one of the best deals.
What was it?
Well, I've done the Spielathon, the poker tournament, and a few other things, and won a lot of free games. I traded a good number of those for the complete season 1, 2, and 3 Kickstarter edition of Zombicide with everything. Awesome. For like 4 or 5 games.
Wow.
And
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I think the Bazaar was a really cool. It just, I think one thing was like it really became like a mosh pit. Like you're walking.
Yes.
Like if it had been in that big room or a little bit more area, I think it would have been great. Sure. Cool. But yeah, it was definitely fun. A lot of people who I told, I was like, how I'm going that, I was like, oh, that is so early. I'm like, 10.
It's 10 o'clock. Unless you stayed up till 5 or 6 in the morning. Right?
like, just
But you are at a convention. You don't sleep. Right? Very little sleep. So,
But,
cool.
oh yeah, it's awesome. This is my first time here, so it's like
First time attendee.
yeah,
Yes.
first time.
So I should have told you this. We're actually Facebook Live right now.
Oh my god!
But this is the first time I've done Facebook Live as well. So
Okay.
you're in good company. And so, no, I appreciate it. And the reason why is because we do our own convention. This is my 10th time coming to BGG. And it's kind of the inspiration. I have a little over 800 board games, so it pales in comparison to theirs. But it is good for a small to medium-sized convention. And so we do that. He's one of those. In April, we're going to do our second convention. It's in Manitou Springs, Colorado.
Okay.
So near Colorado Springs, which is just about 60 miles south of Denver. And so at the base of Pikes.
A little bit of a drive.
It's a little bit of a drive, but if you know other people, so
Oh, yeah.
it's a fantastic.
So, like I've
little-
done a lot of the small cons for the last couple months.
Yeah.
This was my one big one a year.
Cool.
But the one I always thought was kind of weird with BGG was like the BGG cruise, and I'm like, so how does that work? So you're on a cruise and you're wanting to play board games, and I'm like, I just kind of imagine like, you know, the ship breaking down at sea or something.
If it broke down,
and you got plenty of
you have
entertainment.
all the games. In fact, so my wife, this is my wife.
Oh, hi.
The producer. She we went actually took all three of our kids to BGG. The first one. We've only been to one, and it was a hoot. Of course, they had a lot smaller of a library, but the Board Game Geek. Shout out to John and Lane and the whole crew. Amazing job.
Oh yeah.
So super fun. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, this has been an amazing con. A lot of the cool activities. Like I did the Spielathon, got into the top 6 in that.
Excellent. Congratulations.
I'm glad that it was for charity, so you know, dropping a little bit extra money.
Right.
I'm like, right, all goes to kids and all
Awesome.
that.
Very cool.
Poker tournament was amazing. Got in the top 20 in that, and I'm like, but you get to see all those old men who are like, oh, I played with real money. So it's like, you got the years more experience. And
But here, when like board games are on the line, that's where it actually is a little bit more serious too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the prices for that was like about $600 worth of games from TMG, and then or 2 free tickets for next BGG.CON, and a possibility, a guaranteed a room.
Oh wow!
But not paying for the room, guaranteed a room.
Guaranteed a room.
He had to be very specific. Like, I'm not paying for your room.
Yes.
I'm guaranteeing a room.
Very cool.
But
awesome.
Other than that, yeah, it's been a great con. Kind of wish there would have been like some more particular developers I like, but I understand like not everyone can come.
Right.
So yeah, just really, I think also like we did the virtual one, and I think a cool like swap meet would have been kind of cool too. Like just like bring what you don't want, and like set up in like a an area here and be like, all right, you want? I got this. You got that.
Have you seen the math trade?
Yeah, I saw the math trade.
Okay.
I tried doing that, but the one game I was looking for, no one had. And I was like, it's like okay. But yeah, it's been fun. I think it's. I wish there was more of these ones, like the big kind of thing. I know like some guys I know like go to Gen.CON. I'm like,
right.
Okay, 1,200 here, 50,000 there. It's like,
okay.
Yeah, but thank you.
Yeah. No. Hey, thanks. Hey,
no
have a great con.
Yeah, you too.
All right, one more night.
Yeah.
No sleep, right?
Well, you got the rock concert and everything tonight.
All right.
And
thanks. All right. Oh, a couple things that actually made me think of stuff. Oh, you want me to move on?
I'm just in the way.
People can walk around. A couple things. So, this next year convention, or not next year's 2019 PPG. One of the events that we're going to put together is a attendee-driven art charity event where you submit any piece of art that you can do, that you want to do, whether it's a drawing, a painting, a sculpture, any abstract kind of thing that you can think of. We are asking people to donate that, and we're going to have a silent auction and also a contest, and all the proceeds from that are going to go to a nonprofit called Concrete Couch, which is a local organization. And so we have all that information. The overall information on it online. We're going to be working out more of the details, but start thinking about things that you may want to do. I mean, break out those crayons and markers and glue sticks and whatever, and try to win. There will be prizes for that as well. Some good games for those that win that. As well as, hey, you might, I think I said, might find the next Monet, and it might be worth a lot of money in 200 years. So, let's now, what time is it here?
So we have a question from a viewer.
Yes.
Foster would like to know how the weather is outside.
The weather? What weather? The weather right now is I think about, in fact, it's not coming up. I think it's about 65 degrees. So I am wearing shorts, and I think you'll see a lot of people. I mean, there's no real jackets or coats. And the temperature, it's a good question, because a lot of people think that Colorado, when you come to our convention, that there's going to be snow on the ground or whatever. Honestly, like for April, the time frame, it was gorgeous this last time. The sun was out. We were playing games on Saturday and Sunday, it was probably a little, like a jacket was fine, but there wasn't snow on the ground. So the weather definitely in Colorado can be more unpredictable, but we'll cross our fingers and hopefully we'll have some good weather. But here, yeah, it's, I mean, we rarely go outside, and in Pikes Peak Gamers, you can go outside, and it's actually something that you'll do because of going out to eat, getting some coffee, walking around town. It's right there next to the convention hall. Thanks, David.
All right.
Appreciate that.
And a story from behind the camera. So Matt, the guy that we just talked to a few minutes ago, when I got here yesterday, I asked him if he'd been outside yet, and he said, no, I haven't been outside since Tuesday. So
there we go. All right. Now, I think this might be the last stop. This is one of the things that blew me away when we would go to the conventions. There's two main rooms here where the vendors and exhibitors come and sell their board games as well as demonstrate upcoming games or some maybe small publishers that are demonstrating what they're selling. So you can get live demonstrations where they'll teach you right there, and we'll go talk to a couple people. But this is where you can also spend a lot of money. So you kind of have to pick and choose. But there's probably about 10 to 12 games that I picked up for you guys for Pikes Peak Gaming. So come on in.
That's what I was thinking.
So let's go walk down.
We give away our school rewards every year. Reprint nominee for sure. It's Thunder.
hey, Michelle. That is Michelle Alden, the wife of Aldi, who founded BGG.CON.
So you can spend many hours in here demoing, like I said, new movies, and actually talking to the people who work for these companies, for these producers.
Nice shirts. They win the nice shirt contest.
Those are fantastic shirts.
That's great.
They are.
Yeah.
You work here, you're wearing one.
Oh. Look at this game over here. I always thought that was really cool.
So a lot of the vendors do demonstrations of their games. You can sit down and play a game that's not even been released yet in this area.
I was a huge fan of the That's awesome. Not even.
It's Don Lloyd,
Good Don!
our very own. Hey, Don. How's it going? Good. Yeah. Hey, you're on Candid Camera.
I'm live.
Live. Facebook Live. First time ever doing this. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you ever done a Facebook Live?
Nope.
Nope. Well,
No social media.
together we'll get through this.
Yep, too well.
So this is Don Lloyd, the owner of Nightworks, which produces amazing games. And tell us a little bit about it.
What, just like the booth experience?
No,
or?
well, just like a 2-minute bio. Like, how'd you get in gaming? How did you formulate your company? And then, like, how did you, the whole vendor, exhibitor kind of process?
Well,
convention.
we always gave it 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, now you're down to 1.5. No, we don't have a time.
No,
it's
that's
fun.
fine. No, I mean, like a lot of people, I've played games since I was a kid, Monopoly, Clue, all that kind of stuff, and I wanted to do more. I wanted to change games, I want to modify stuff. So one good way to do that is to start your own company and try to get things out. Otherwise, back in the old days, you had to go through big, huge publishers that wouldn't, give you the time of day.
Right.
So now with Kickstarter and crowdfunding and stuff like that, I mean, you have the opportunity to actually try to get something out there and see if it'll fly and manufacture. So that's basically why I got into it.
Awesome. Very cool. So what are some of your games that you've published and ones that are coming out?
Well, I mean, on this side of the fence, there's all the stuff that we put out. So I started with Dark Horse back in 2011.
Great game.
Yep,
I have a signed copy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only 1,000 of them. Only 2 left.
So quick, come on down and you can buy from me.
Yeah. Look it up. And it went on to Forge and Steel, an industrial game, and then a war game called Hands and Sea. And now we're doing a game by a well-known designer called Vital Lacerda, Dragon Keepers. He did it with his daughter. And we're hoping the best for it. It should come out January 2019.
So, you attended a little convention in Manitou Springs.
I heard of
Pikes
that.
Gamers, right?
Yeah, I think I heard of that. Yeah.
Did you have a good time there?
I had a great time. I love the local con.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get something like this, and it's such a huge, loud, noisy environment. And sometimes you get, access to a huge library, but when you get to a more quaint, family-friendly environment, and you've got the same collection, it's fun.
Right.
And you got friends. So, yeah, that's what's important.
See, I mean, the common theme here is always like friendship, camaraderie, these relationships that you build. I know. I think she's liking what we're saying.
You got the thumbs.
So, yeah, I know, and it is. It's great. So, but are you planning on coming to a convention in next April?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look, maybe. All right. We'll definitely hold you a spot.
All right,
so,
man.
So this is the last evening, right? Saturday?
Yeah, the main evening, main event.
And so we're wrapping up. Okay, awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you, good sir.
No problem.
We'll have to do these more often. Kind of a cross promotion here. Nightworks. Nightworks.
Yeah.
Right here. We'll sign your copy too.
I'll do it.
Awesome. Hey, we'll see you at the closing ceremony.
Yeah, get there.
And while we walk, we've got another question about how many people attend BGG.CON.
Well, it's grown every year. This year, I believe the final count is 30, a little over 3,200, so 3,200. And next year they're going to a new hotel. I think they've kind of outgrown this hotel, and so it's going to be in Dallas proper, so Dallas downtown. Yep. But it really started much like ours, where they had about 100, 150 for the first year, just in a hall. I'm not necessarily wanting to get that large. If it does, well, I'll have to talk to my lovely wife about what we do there. But no, it's really an awesome, much smaller, more intimate, affair. And I would like to introduce the gaming sommelier, one of the key parts of Pikes Peak Gamers, and actually the one who really gets me into playing all the new shiny. Even though he gets about 99% of the rules correct, you gotta give him a hard time when he does the 1%. But you know what? When I teach a game, it's like 80%. So no, full props. And I see you're wearing the Notre Dame.
They did win today.
They won.
I am a Notre Dame fan, so that's a little side trivia about the sommelier. I believe that they've come on not for some football knowledge, but about some gaming knowledge. Should I share with the?
Absolutely. So let me tell you, we went to. They've seen the library,
okay,
the ballroom. They saw a little bit of dexterity. We talked about that. And then we went to the vendors, and this is kind of, I think, our final stop.
All right. So did you mention? Did you talk about how you had you acquired the dexterity game at this con that you might put in front? Speaking of games.
Oh, the drop-in?
Exactly.
We should go look at that.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
So Jose purchased an excellent dexterity game. We'll probably have it as a front, PPG.CON 2019. Yep. That's a new one. It's kind of like playing Tetris, right? Or kind of like Tetris meets Plingo, and you drop in shapes, and they've got to be of different colors and shapes. You can't match the shapes of the colors up together. A lot of fun. It's a simple, quick, easy play.
It's
talk a little bit.
Well, it's just, well, and that's just an example of the breadth of gaming of board games that are out there. It's not just war games or role-playing games or whatever, or card games. There's so many more things that are out there for people that you never knew, that you probably like, oh, what's a co-op game? So we're actually playing against the board itself, and we're all in this together, and we're all making these decisions. And so that's what's perfect about like our convention, is you come and you can learn these games in a very fun environment, and see what tickles your fancy.
Yeah, so I mean, whole mess load of new games. Obviously, it arrives here at this convention. So got a chance to demo and play a handful of those. While we was here at the con. So I'm looking forward to writing up a recap that should be coming out in a little while. That'll talk about the games that I played, what I really liked, what I didn't like. I was trying to think of probably. I still think Fuji might be my favorite. Right?
Fuji was great.
Fuji was
we passed by that actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we got some footage of the river and Fuji and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So those were two of the games we played in the hot games area today. Those were really good.
Oh, the river's over there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, that's very.
Oh,
we planned it. The producer, she's doing a wonderful job.
She's doing an excellent job right there.
So, anyways, no, but this guy, like, I encourage everyone who watches this in the future, but those who jump on, like, post some things, any questions, anything on Facebook, on Twitter.
We have a question.
Oh, excellent.
There we go. Question.
Are you going to be at PPG 2019?
Of course I'm going to be at PPG 2019. I feel that, like, there's no better place to be. Like,
there you go.
Of 2019. We'll be there. Like, I'll be teaching games, like, offering selections for everybody. We'll have another thing that I'm thinking of doing is that I'll be sharing some lists in advance of the new games that we've acquired for the collection to go into the vault. So I'll be giving some recommendations on those, and then obviously look for the top hat if you need a rules explanation.
That's excellent. And so our job between now and April is to play all these new games. It's a tough work.
Yes.
Tough work.
Oh, I know.
But we're gonna have to do it.
Exactly.
Somebody's got to do it so we can also share the love, share the fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. That's definitely gonna be a challenge. I mean, but I think you and I think we're up to the task. We're looking forward. Maybe we'll have a few of you be able to join us for some game nights, learn something new. It'll be definitely entertaining. We bought a few games also that were on the list. We'll bring them home, and we're gonna have a good time, like learning and playing those. So they're already part of the collection as it is.
And I will say too, there is, there's a title out there. We got some of the feedback too from our previous con of games that they would like to see in the library. I'm always open to suggestions because I want to make sure that when people come, that there are a large number of games that people want to play and that maybe haven't experienced before. So get that feedback. Like we want to like interact. So my sister Angela, the media slinger, she's also amazing behind the scenes. Hopefully she's gonna. We want to bring her next year. Hopefully she'll be able to pencil that in her schedule. She would have a great time. Anyways, yeah.
Exactly, and I will even be good, and I won't even comment at all on your board gaming taste for the recommendations that come in. So feel free. Absolutely, it's a guilt-free environment. You just put something out there, and then we'll see whether or not we put it in collection.
And one thing too, before I forget, just a quick shout out. Also,
and I am 4 minutes late, giving you guys the 30-minute warning. Please accept my apologies. We will be closing the vendor hall in now 26 minutes. 26 minutes, folks.
John! And he is coming to the convention next year.
So,
before I forget, a big shout out to other Pikes Peak gamers behind the scenes. Eric Johnson, the gamer of all trades. He did the barcode software programming for the entire vault, as well as working on the music video that's going to be coming out probably in the next month or two. We're really excited about that. You met Peter already. He did the main vocals. Oh, there's John. We should get him as well. And before you forget, and all the other red shirts that helped out in 2018, they were amazing, and we love you guys. Dave Coster, you're awesome. Thank you for doing
PPG.CON!
PPG.CON! I believe behind this man right here, this guy is really one of the main reasons why I do the Pikes Peak Gamers. Because he just embodies just the board game spirit, the camaraderie, the friendship. Even though we don't play a whole lot of games together because he's so busy running the thing.
Too busy working.
Running the thing.
Making sure everybody else has a blast.
Yeah, we heard your 26-minute warning.
I did what I could.
I was going to say,
I was upstairs.
You're 4 minutes late. That's okay.
You were whoa. You were upstairs. What?
Putting together bundles of prizes for the 7 o'clock.
There you go.
That's fine. We'll accept that. We'll accept that.
Giving away games.
Yes, and we're going to be doing the same thing. We're doing raffle prizes, tournaments, prizes at our convention as well. I mean, we take a lot of the best things and aspects of BGG and bring it to our convention as well, so people can experience it without having to, if you can't come out to DFW, or next year it'll be Dallas, right? Dallas.
Yep.
So I don't have to say DFW.
No,
It's just Dallas.
None of that Fort Worth stuff anymore.
Do we have to watch the Cowboys or?
You talking about America's team? Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
I don't. Sports ball.
Sports ball.
Sports ball.
There's no sports ball this week. Except for you're Irish, but whatever. Okay. So, hey, while I got you, I know you were probably on a crazy time crunch.
I'm good.
Why do you do this year after year? Like, what is a convention, a board game convention all about? Like, why do you do this?
It's all about the people. I mean, we started BGG.CON 13 years ago now, just as a way to take, normally we get together with our friends on the weekend and have 8 people over to the house and we play for a couple hours and have a good time. We wanted to blow that up and make it even bigger. So, you start like, let's have 100 people come over for an entire weekend.
Why not? Sure.
And it's all about the camaraderie, it's all about the people, it's all about just spending time with friends and family.
Awesome.
And that's why we do it.
Yes.
And we have this big vendor hall and some excellent publishers and vendors show up and do that thing, but really, I don't care about them. It's all about the 3,000 attendees who come and just hang out here at BGG.CON. And PPG.CON, you guys are definitely doing it right.
Oh, well,
I
and
love it.
thanks to you. Like, you guys, like I said, no, I appreciate everything you do every year. It's
I'll be there
amazing.
again next year.
Oh, see,
I love it.
You'll see John there and his wonderful wife, the one who actually is really doing the work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm just a hanger-on.
Yeah.
I pale in comparison. She's awesome. You guys are awesome. I love you.
Awesome. Well, thank you
I'll
so
see
much.
you guys in April?
Yes,
Early April.
April 12th through the 14th.
I already got my tickets.
So you come a little early, experience Manitou, do some more like sightseeing.
Wonderful town. Love it.
What did you enjoy most about the last time? Of course, gaming and all that and everything, but
Yeah.
the town. Like, what did you think?
The fact that, within walking distance from the convention site, I had amazing beer, and I had more amazing beer.
There.
And I had amazing Mediterranean food. Yeah. We had some Eastern European food with some pierogies. Just awesome. Just walking around downtown was fantastic. It's a beautiful town.
See, and the roles were reversed because I didn't get to experience all the deliciousness that he did while I was working. You were playing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, no, it's good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Of course. And thank you guys.
Facebook Live, by the way. I didn't tell you. Did you know?
I saw the text earlier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late.
You're not on Facebook Live right now just watching?
No. Sorry. You guys are awesome.
All right.
Love you.
Take care.
See you in a couple months, guys.
Hey, call my ticket.
Yes, will do.
Okay, awesome. Well, I think that's about it. This is pretty much, what we do once a year, and so hopefully we gave you a taste and kind of get you excited about, what our passions are and why we do it. So again, if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to post it on Facebook, on our website, email us. We're looking for vendors for next convention as well. We have the park behind it, the Mansions Pavilion. So please let us know if you're interested in that or any other part of the convention. So we want to, it's for you guys. It's such a great time. So last minute, while we're live, any other questions? No? Thank you so much for those that did jump on. Love you guys, and game on. We'll sign off.